Yes, good morning. Passports must be updated every 10 years for those who are ages 16 and older. If you're under 16, your passport is valid for 5 years. And so with a lost year of international travel because of COVID, checking the status of your passport may not have been top of mind. So now travelers in the U.S. Department of State are playing catch up.
We were supposed to get married last 4th of July, but COVID closed everything down, so it just got scheduled to this year.
Nearly a year's delay to walk down the aisle, but Patty Chapman and her fiancé Derek tied the knot in May, a local legal ceremony in Canton, to be followed up by a destination wedding in Cancun, July 3rd. But there's one problem for two of her guests.
So they both went on the same day to apply for the expedited passports.
They need passports by June 30th. One is expired, the other is lost.
A couple family members had to do the same thing in March and April, and even someone I know that did it in May. They got them in 3 weeks.
But to make the trip, Chapman says both guests exhausted the most convenient options and are having trouble reaching anyone at the U.S. Department of State who can provide reassurance. So, after applying through the mail, they're going to extreme measures to hopefully get their passports in enough time. One traveling to an office in Vermont, the other to Texas, where they've managed to make appointments the day before their departure to Mexico, all because of a passport backlog. The U.S. Department of State tells 7 Action News in part, quote, "At this time, we are experiencing a very high volume of U.S. passport applications. Regrettably, the volume of applications, coupled with staffing challenges and operational issues impacting our mail and intake service partners, have resulted in delayed processing times," end quote.
Years ago, you could just walk in. Not anymore, due to COVID.
Pamela Nikitas, travel agent and president of the Joan Anderson Travel Service in Detroit, says clients are reaching out to her once again for her expertise, excited to start traveling, including internationally.
The first thing that we talk about is, when does your passport expire? So we focus on that first, and then what travel date they want.
Nikitas says some clients will look to travel within a month or two. She reels them back into reality.
I said, it's going to be difficult to get your passport redone because of COVID-19, because the rules have changed with the passport agency to redo it.
The U.S. Department of State says, quote, "Routine service can take up to 18 weeks from the day an application is submitted to the day a new passport is received by an applicant. 12 weeks for processing and up to 6 weeks for mailing times on the front and back end. Expedite service can take up to 10 weeks. The bottom line?
Everyone check your passports. Please be on time. Make sure you bring all of your documentation. That's stuff that, people really need to kind of keep in mind.
And for more information and useful advice, just head to our website, WXYZ.com. Live in downtown Detroit this morning, Darren Cunningham, 7 Action News.